Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack. Welcome back to Let's Replay New Super Mario Bros. Wii. This is part 6. Last time we started World 3. We've actually done more than half of the levels. There's actually only 3 levels left. We did 5 last time. We met Lemmy. He threw his balls at us. But this last section of the world is a lot longer than you might think because of this mechanic right here. I don't know if you're seeing these dotted line blocks right now. If you even call them blocks, just dotted lines. These are basically like a dotted switch block that you would see in like Mario World. And I didn't really go over the map too much there, but there was actually a red switch on the map that we have to hit to basically turn these on. It's really weird because this level and the next level are the only 2 levels in the game that I remember. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. I'm dead. Oh boy. Alright, we can get a quick look at this switch here. You see over on the right there, there's this switch. Here, we'll use a let's use a mushroom. I got plenty. There's no reason I can't start off a level with a mushroom, because if you do, generally the power-up they want you to have for the level will usually be in the first block or so. So I mean this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe in one of these blocks, maybe it'll give me a penguin suit or a nice flower or something. I don't know, but yeah, penguin suit. If I didn't have a mushroom, that would have just been a mushroom. So that's why they give you a lot. But anyway, yeah, to my knowledge, this level and the next level are the only 2 levels that use this switch block. And I have no idea why. Oh, that guy's gone. I don't think any of the worlds have switches on them. There's no optional ones to get, anything like that. This is required. You need to hit that switch in order to progress to the castle, actually. So yeah, it's not even that it's optional. You have to do it, but it's the only time in the game you're gonna see it. It's just so out of place. I wonder if I know there's ROM hacks of this game. I think there's a newer Super Mario Bros. Wii. I wonder if that implements that more or not. Who knows? Maybe they added other switches into it. But I think that would be a neat thing to see if it is used in any other ROM hacks of this. I know ROM hacks of this game aren't exactly common because it's a lot tougher to do. Wow, I got sniped. I didn't even see that platform there. I was like, why did I just get hit by that? That's pretty bad. Oh, I was probably supposed to bring that power block. Ah, whatever. I would love to play that at some point, though. I don't know how to get that going. I mean, technically I've played Project M on my Wii before, but I've never really modded my Wii or anything like that, so I wouldn't really know the first way to get that going. Project M was pretty easy. You pretty much just copied it onto there and it worked. So maybe it is that easy too. Well, that'll have to be for the future. I'll have to get into the world of Wii modding. I think it's supposed to be pretty easy. I'm sure I can do it. Then we can play online games again. Yeah, if you don't know anything about that, definitely look up some videos on that. I always love looking at tech stuff that who knows if I'll ever get into it. Wow, am I gonna get nothing? Okay, we got a mini mushroom at least. I always like looking at videos of all this tech stuff that I'll probably never get around to doing because there's just so much stuff to do. But I always find it really fascinating what people are able to do with what exists in the world. Pretty incredible. Alright, we're into World 3, 5 now. This doesn't introduce, but it takes advantage of these propeller blocks. Which, like I said, are just like this propeller suit here. But if we get hit, we'll still have it at least, as opposed to the propeller suit. I feel like they give you all these propeller blocks because this is like... You know, this game introduced the 4-player co-op multiplayer into Mario. If you didn't know before, there had existed versus Mario in the past with some of the handheld titles, like New Super Mario Bros. DS, and I know I didn't have to say DS, but I felt that might help clarify it. And, I believe... Is there a hidden thing here? Yeah. I was like, why? Okay, we didn't get it, but I was like, why is there an outline around there? There's a hidden star, man. Huh. What am I saying? Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, the Game Boy Color remake of Mario 1 that also includes lost levels as well. There's a versus mode in that as well. So there's a couple, like I said, there's a couple of versus games. I remember playing the DS one a few times with my sister. It was pretty fun. We'd play that one a few times. But like I said, this game really introduced the co-op aspect of it, playing through the entire Mario game. So, oh, we also breezed through that level, I wasn't paying attention. So we don't technically have to go back to that level, but if you want the secret exit and the other star coins, you do. So, I'm surprised it doesn't turn this one red, but I guess it's optional. We don't have to go back to this level. Because you're probably wondering, why was there even dotted outlines here if we wouldn't have to come back here? Well, that's the reason. But yeah, it is pretty cool that you can play through this game. I know we're doing this again, but if I don't, then you won't get to see this level changed with the red blocks. I didn't mean to throw that either, so now I gotta be careful I don't lose this propeller suit. Anyway, it's cool that they introduced co-op. It's funny watching the demo, though, and the computer's just constantly falling in pits and stuff, because honestly, playing this 4-player, it doesn't matter how good you are at Mario. You could all be Mario Masters. And someone's just gonna take over and probably make you guys fall into a pit or something. That's just kind of how it goes. It's not like, it's not because you're bad, it's just, it's very difficult. That, again, I don't want to bring up Mario Maker again, but I'm glad that the versus multiplayer in that, like, you can play on multiple switches and you each have your own screen. And even for the co-op levels, too, as long as you're playing online or whatever in a lobby. I mean, you can play locally, but I like the fact that you can have your own screen so that you're not getting dragged by other players into pits that don't actually exist. I remember being really excited for this game, like, gee, I wonder if it'll be online. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if I could pick this up, too? That would be nice. Like, wouldn't it have been so cool if they would have made this game online? It would have been so neat. But they didn't. But they obviously could have. I don't know why they didn't. People are always like, oh, well, you know, it was Nintendo. They didn't really do multiplayer. But it's like Mario Kart Wii was before this. That was online. You know, Mario Kart DS. Like, the DS came out before the Wii. There was lots of opportunities for them to have their main series like this be online. It would have been a great opportunity. Maybe they just didn't have the netcode ready at the time? You gotta remember, this came out back when? 2009? It's kind of crazy. This is more than 10 years old. Like, this can be someone's childhood right here, this game. I'm sure it is. Maybe some of you watching right now, this is your childhood. That's nuts to me because this was basically one of my first YouTube Let's Plays. So that's what this game holds for me. Now it's 11 years later. It's just really crazy. I mean, I guess technically not exactly 11 years. It's like 10 and a half or something. But still, regardless, doesn't matter. Like I said, I don't know if you noticed this, we've technically only played 2 levels here, and we're like 9 minutes in. Like I said, this last half of the world is long. You gotta revisit these levels. Then we gotta go in the castle. The castle, again, doesn't have any red blocks in it that I don't think there are. It would be kind of cool if there were, because you could easily beat this next level and then turn the red switch off. So they could have made a thing where the red blocks either helped or maybe hid secrets in the castle, but they didn't do that. Alright, the question is, do I want the penguin suit, or do I want to keep the propeller suit? I think I want the penguin suit. We'll grab the penguin suit. It's the world unique power-up, so why not? I mean, we're going to see it a whole bunch throughout the game, but now it's been introduced. Not nearly as much as we're seeing it in this world, though. For sure not. There's still going to be plenty of ice flower and whatnot. And the game loves its ice flower. I don't know why, but it loves this ice flower in this game. It's kind of funny. The Ice Flower wasn't a new power-up in this game. That's why it wasn't really treated as such. But it also was the first time it was in a 2D Mario game, because the Ice Flower was introduced in Galaxy, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's in Mario Galaxy, the Ice Flower. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I think I'm right. That's where it debuted, was Mario Galaxy. It's just kind of strange that it kind of gets overlooked as being a new power-up in this game, because it's like, well, you know, the penguin suit's cooler. But I mean, for 2D Mario, this is the first time it had the Ice Flower in it. You know, I also think, again, let's go back to Mario Maker 2 for a minute here. I think the reason they probably didn't put the penguin suit in is because they would have had to make all of the enemies interact as ice, which probably would have been complicated. Or not complicated, but they would have had to make all that happen, which would have changed a lot. Which would have made it cool. Again, it would have been great. It would have been a great addition if you could freeze enemies. There would have been a lot you could do with that, but they didn't. They didn't do that. They chose against it. Alright, so here we go. We got Castle 3 here, which has another auto-scroll section, by the way. Wow. I just let that dry bones walk into me. I didn't realize the penguin suit actually waddled towards you. I thought it just stood there and just bounced. I didn't realize it waddled. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we have our first snake block section of the game. And I highly dislike snake blocks in Mario Maker, but whenever you see it in a Mario game, it's just so well designed. Like there's no tricks about it. They're not trying to fool you by making you fall into a pit or anything like that. They make it known what's about to happen with coins, things in front of you, like obstacles, platforms. Like they're very smart about it. I mean, like, look at this one. It's just going completely straight. I don't know if it changes at all, honestly. It might, but I'm pretty sure there is another snake block section in this level. Okay, so this one goes completely straight, but I mean, that's pretty easy. It's kind of weird. Well, that's actually kind of a weird expectation, because it's not going to do that in the next part here, but anyway, this is really cool here too. There's actually frozen bombs in these blocks, so when they detonate, they actually set off the blocks around them, which kind of makes like a chain reaction a bit here too. There we go. I didn't mean to freeze them. I'm really screwing this up. I don't know why I'm doing this so bad. Alright, there we go. Weird. That one, like, that one was, like, I jumped on him. He was ready to blow, but when I froze him, it, like, deactivated him when he unfroze. That's kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting. Alright, like I said here, like, we got a little chain reaction here with these ones. I don't know if those hurt you or not, honestly. But there's no rush. It's not like we have to keep up with that to get some sort of secret. See, like, look, they give you lots. I feel like you can't make snake blocks this long in Mario Maker, though. Because if you could, they would be so much better. And they definitely don't move this fast. Again, this game is just so much different than that, where everything's so zoomed out. You can see so much on the screen. I don't know why Mario Maker is so zoomed in for the U format or at all. Like there's just so much space you have to work with in this game. Like an unbelievable amount of space. No, we're not getting all these. I screwed that up. Oh well. I think some of the stages are kind of zoomed in, but I guess that's just, you can't really do that in a game where you can kind of create whatever you want. They couldn't really set that up. If we go down it, whatever, we'll show it off. There's no real point to going down here, but there's a little power-up room down here. And I think this is just the penguin suit again. Yeah. Again, for the boss to protect you from the ice physics. Just like the tower one. I keep saying fortress. It's a tower. It's not a fortress. It's a tower. So. Alright, well, let's finish up this world here. Let's get Big Lemmy done. Like I said, more more ice physics. His ball has tons of stars on it now. Look at that Dragon Ball right there he's riding. Like 20-star Dragon Ball. That's not a thing. And look, Kamek actually makes something larger with his dust in this, so he actually enlarges he enlarges Lemmy's ball. Oh man, we're ridiculous. We're so immature, guys. We're really just the worst. But this boss is kind of easy because we can just like wall jump here. Oh well, I screwed up. But yeah, you can kind of just wall jump and ground pound him. And he can't really do anything about this. Oh well, I screwed up. Oh well. Oh, it gets even larger? I didn't realize that. I didn't let him do this when I fought him last time. I gotta keep talking. I gotta stop talking about this hypothetical practice playthrough that didn't happen, right? Actually, this half of the world did go faster than I thought. I probably could have left the ghost house for this, but whatever, no big deal. It kind of sucks that we had to play through the levels twice, and normally I would have skipped to where the secret exit was, but how that section of the world works, it would have been kind of weird to just be like, oh, I'll meet you here, even though the levels are completely changed with the red blocks. I'm like, I'll just meet you here. No, I had to show you the changed level because, you know, again, that's the only point of the Switch. Like, if I did the red Switch, not the Switch, Nintendo, but that's like the only point. That's it. Like, you're not gonna see it anymore. It's really weird. But anyway, we're in the World 4. The game's like, all right, we'll give you the beach world now. So we got Big Wendy there. We also have World 4 Ghost House. I'll get into that when we get there. That'll be a fun story to tell. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a good day of recording for me. I think I'm gonna stop for the rest of the day. Well, thanks for watching. I will see you next time for part 7. Until then, take care and goodbye.